Hey, sir.
So he's Jake Burke, I think he's still in the head of the game. Yeah, you're the big boss. And then all of us are just like this. Yeah. We sit our
Hey, so reps go to Jason.
Yeah, we were horseback riding this morning. We were horseback riding. This is what you do on the other side. Oh, that's what you do with BC, horseback riding. Okay. Hey, some people run in the morning, some people horseback ride.
Hey, bro, we got new draft horses just for YouTube. What?
I did like
No? We tried.
Good morning. Welcome to the Fort Sill Family and Community Team Session. My name is Rachel Bullock. I'm your Public Affairs Officer. We have some research tables on the side. Please go and visit them afterwards to find out how they can help you while you're here. We also have the Patriot Club Surfing Taco Tuesday, so stick around and eat the delicious tacos. And as we like to do, we're going to kick things off by recognizing outstanding teammates. This morning we have Zilda Osavira, Financial Readiness Program Manager, Daniel Farrell, Financial Readiness Specialist and AER Assistant, and Kenneth Lewis, Financial Readiness Program Manager. This team led Fort Sill to earn the Army Emergency Relief Best Large Installation Award for the second consecutive year. Through their efforts, Fort Sill raised more than $211,000 from active duty soldiers and retirees, provided over $1 million in assistance to military families in 2023. From active duty specifically, the campaign raised more than $169,000 from 2,200 active duty soldiers, reflecting a participation rate exceeding 23%. The team also trains soldiers on financial readiness, which directly supports mission readiness. Thank you for what you do to help those here and show the Army that Fort Sill is where soldiers support soldiers.
Another round of applause.
We're going to have the boss council come up. Better opportunity for single soldiers. They are being recognized for their excellence in volunteer service. Fort Sill's BOSS program recently received the Gold President's Volunteer Service Award. The award was established in 2003 by President's Council on Service and Civic Participation. It recognizes the crucial role volunteers play in America's strength and national identity. This prestigious award honors individuals whose service significantly impacts communities across the nation and inspires others to take action. Fort Sill's BOSS program accumulated 1,465 volunteer hours last year through 256 different volunteer positions, far exceeding the 500 hours it takes to achieve gold status. Thank you for what you do to improve Fort Sill and the surrounding community.
All right, big round of applause again.
Sir, I turn over to you for
been a great first 7 weeks. I really appreciate it. So that's all I've got. So you got anything?
One-page political announcement from the chief. So the senior FRG group meeting will be upstairs in their clear room for finishing.
All right, we have Virginia A with our community calendar. Okay, welcome to Fort Sill. We have a lot of new faces at this table. We were so grateful to be a part of your change of plans. Welcome to Fort Sill and how we do business here. So I'm going to share with you community events. What you're going to see that has an asterisk is things happening off coast that are hosted by municipalities. So that means that I'm allowed to share it with this audience, as well as events that Fort Sill is participating outside of our events. So the first week, also, we're totally stole my thunder. I was going to mention Taco Tuesday. That's my one thing for Tuesday today. So don't miss it. All right, so I'm not going to call out everything. Please use this, share this with your formations. This is a resource for them to get plugged into our community, both on Fort Sill and off. Some of these events are going to be highlighted later in SillFACTS, so I'm not going to take away from their additional brief on that, but I am going to just point out a few things per week. So this week, we are hosting our Educators Day on August 8th. If you are an educator, your spouse or family is an educator, counselor, advocate for students, and you're interested in what we're doing, there are 2 sessions this Thursday, 9 to 12 and 1 to 4. We would love for you to be a part of that. There is a registration link on our Facebook pages for you to find. All week, starting Wednesday, is the Lawton Rangers Rodeo. They are an incredible supporter of Fort Sill. We're excited to have trainees and teams out there. If you would like to see these fantastic gentlemen do a swearing in on a horse, you can do that Friday night at Military Appreciation Night at the rodeo. Saturday, we will be in Oklahoma City supporting the Oklahoma City Baseball Club, along with every Marine that I believe lives here. So we would love to see you out there Saturday night. We've got lots of stuff going on, so don't miss that. Coming up to a game, it's a really cool minor league stadium. All right, the week of the 11th through the 17th, the USO is doing a really great event. I probably should have added that Audie is a dog. Please confirm. And then Boss is kicking off a month of movies, so be sure and check out the dates that they're hosting. Those are free. All the concessions are under $3. People will be taking advantage of the Sheridan Theater. It's a great way to support a great program that does a lot for our installation. We have a change of charter for the Army Capability Manager. That is 8 a.m. in front of McNair Hall that we would love to see you at. And our Community Volunteer Confab, which is a great opportunity for organizations on post, volunteers who want to get plugged in, on and off post to connect and find those opportunities, hosted by Tiffany Gennard. And we have another rodeo happening Friday and Saturday, 16th and 17th in Elgin. I know we have lots of residents of Elgin. Also, Colonel Bearfield will be joining the State of the City, which is an incredible address that I really would value leadership and support. If you want to go, you can purchase lunch, but there is a seating area where you can hear what's going on and what took place over the entire year in the city of Lawton, which affects you and your families and lots of your formations. Lastly, I'm going to highlight that the library, their makerspace for adults is rolling out, and their first engagement is clay bowl making, which you do need to register for. It will likely fill up, so be sure to check that out. The week of August 25th through 31st, we have some of our last night kayak tours of the summer, and we are also welcoming another comedian here. Those are great opportunities to come out to the Patriot Club, and so far they have been fantastic. So you've done a great job sourcing those. And that's everything that I have for August. Be sure to follow on Facebook for more, and everything that you've seen here can be shared. And if you're missing links or you want to get tickets, you know where to find them. Many of you have been busy enrolling your children in school, and to explain more what you can expect this school year is Sybil McKay.
Good morning, everybody. So are you ready for the kiddos to get back to school next week? Yes. I imagine most of us are. As you can see on the slide, our 3 major school districts that we work with LPS is actually doing their check-ins this week. It started yesterday and is today and tomorrow still. So if you're an LPS student, returning or new, this is your time to go to the school to check in. Bishop Public Schools will start on the 3rd of September. They were scheduled to start on the 14th of August, but pushed their opening time back due to their middle school was running a little bit behind on completion. I'm not sure if you're aware, but they are opening a new middle school this year. It used to be just a K through 5, and now they're going with middle school also. And Flower Mound Public Schools are the first ones to start. They start on the 8th, so if your child is enrolled in Flower Mound, get ready because it's starting this week. All the other school districts, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at 442-4831. And one positive thing I wanted to let everybody know, if you are an LPS student, you will be afforded free lunches and free breakfasts this year. This is a new thing this year, and it's something that Mr. Heim and his folks worked hard on to get that for all of us. And I think that's definitely something great. Back to school bash. I know this event that I've got up here is over already, but I wanted to let everybody know what a huge success it was. It was awesome, guys. If you were there, I don't think I have ever talked to so many people in a 2-hour time frame than I have on Friday. I came home, my husband said, "You are horse," and I have never said the word tutor.com as many times as I did on Friday night, trying to push tutor.com, the free tutoring website if you're not familiar. So please come and see us next year, since this one is over, but it was definitely the place to be on Friday evening. Thank you, everybody.
We are very fortunate to have a great university in our community, and here to explain more about what's happening this school year is Albert Johnson.
Good morning, everyone. I'll start off by saying classes start for us August 19th. Second thing on there starts about LPS. You talk about where LPS is now. If you have a student that is at LPS and taking concurrent classes at Cameron, it's 100% free. The state has a program where tuition is free, but LPS has gone another leg to that and provided that free of charge. So if you have a student who's a junior or senior, it's really easy. Some sophomore students, if they're high achievers, can also accomplish that. For military spouses, for the last 3 years, Raytheon has given a sizable donation to Cameron University. That donation is worth $1,000 per year for a military spouse. They don't need to be a full-time student. They just need to be enrolled at Cameron, and I'm happy to help them through that process. We've been very successful in having all 10 of those spots taken each year. Vets for Success, there's only one Vet for Success counselor in the state of Oklahoma. Cameron University has that. I have his contact information there. Ernest Swindle, again, very easy, but that's any veteran that's looking at higher education, whether they're going to do that online or at Cameron University. He can be a very good resource for that. If you go to Cameron's website, we have set aside a location for military-specific items. It's literally www.cameronuniversity//military matters. So whatever you might be eligible for, how you pay for education through that whole process is available through that one site. And then the last thing, we did it last year, we're doing it again this year. I want to thank Fort Sill because they provide some military equipment on campus. But Vet Success is designed to bring folks in from Muskogee to also come and help veterans understand what's available for them and use Cameron as a resource. We're here to serve you in any way that we can. Any questions are pretty easy to find. Thank you very much.
Like Ms. Silverman mentioned, we did have the back to school bash, but here to explain what the back to school blessing is Reverend Bush.
Good morning, everyone. With school starting up, the Religious Support Office is providing a back-to-school blessing event for all students in the primary, middle school, and high school years. The event is this coming Sunday, August 11th, from 3 to 5:30 p.m. at the Frontier Chapel Center. We are providing a barbecue for all soldiers and their families, as well as giving away free school supplies. And so we want to cordially invite all of you to join us. It's worth your while just to watch chaplains flip hamburgers all afternoon. Thank you very much.
Short and sweet, we're going to move through these fast. Next up, we have Colonel Jason Ferguson with Reynolds updates.
Hey, good morning, Fort Sill. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting you. My name is Colonel Jason Ferguson. I have the pleasure of being the commander at Reynolds Army Health Clinic. I've got 3 public service announcements that I'm going to start with today. Summer is a busy time, certainly is at Reynolds, and I'm actually going to start over there on your right, the 2 over there, starting with EFNP. So overall, we've been doing really well with EFNP this summer. As far as appointments for soldiers and their family members, we're still able to get folks seen within a week of them trying to schedule an appointment. So we absolutely have access for EFNP, which is a great thing. That has been a struggle for us in the past. This is just a reminder, though, for EFNP, for all the command teams, that EFNP is fully automated, and it's all its actions, whether it's enrollments, whether it's making updates, disenrollments, or starting OCONUS family member screenings. All of those things are initiated by a service member on the displayed website up there, on that EFNP.gov website. No one, and I repeat, no one, needs to wait for actual orders if they know that they are moving overseas, all right? They can actually start it and contact our EFNP office and get the process started. Do not wait for orders. Just a message for the command teams as well, for some of our graduating trainees or units where they have junior soldiers who may be traveling overseas and may not have frequent access to a computer. The take-home message is this: just have them come over to the EFNP office in person and let us help them. We've actually created a small computer kiosk, a little lab there on site within the EFNP clinic, where they can use a computer and fill out all their information and talk to someone in EFNP while they're doing it if they happen to have any questions, concerns, or problems. Again, we're trying to just make this a lot more user-friendly, especially for the junior soldier trying to navigate that somewhat complicated process. Key message: our staff is there and willing to help. Moving on to school sports physicals. We had a great turnout in July. We had several Saturdays where we had volunteer providers providing school and sports physicals for our families. We were able to see just over 75 and get them taken care of before the school year. If you were unable to get an appointment during that time in our Saturday clinics, just go ahead and please call the branch appointment line, and we'll get you scheduled within the next 7 to 10 days to get that taken care of. Additionally, our community partners down at the Comanche County Health Department also wanted us to advertise that they are having a free mobile wellness clinic that's going to be doing school and sports physicals for the community on August 7th and August 13th. And again, if you go to the Comanche Health Department website, those locations and times will be there. I'm going to come back over to the left-hand side of the screen. This is more of an awareness for everyone in the room that it does impact all of us. What I really need help with here is messaging within the formations and dispelling myths, rumors, and disinformation. So coming out with the bluff, our utilization at the Urgent Care Center this summer has been very high. And with that, we've actually had to close the doors earlier than our usual 6 p.m. closing time several times within the last 2 or 3 weeks. You may have seen the announcement go out on Facebook. And really what I'd like to do is kind of explain the why. Okay? Unfortunately, that trend is going to continue to happen probably for the next 4 to 6 weeks. I think the why is very important. The reason is, I think everybody recognizes that summer is a very busy time, and it's a period that we typically have summer overlaps and gaps in manning your healthcare system. At Reynolds and within your own brigades is no exception, and we're not immune to that same phenomenon. So Reynolds, along with several of the other brigades, are filling the temporary holes when it comes to our medical providers. I'm talking about physicians, I'm talking about our PAs, and I'm talking about our nurse practitioners, the folks who can actually see our soldiers, diagnose, take action, prescribe things, etc. And And we couple that, those shortages, again with the summer at Fort Sill, Oklahoma, which is unique, but it's the time where we actually have the most personnel and the most training going on. It kind of creates a supply and a demand mismatch. So that end result is that the urgent care has seen an increase in utilization, especially for our trainees, our AIT soldiers, and even one of our battalions over at the 434 for basic training. They are coming over the urgent care every day. So with quality care remaining paramount, the number of patients that we can see safely in one day is absolutely related to the number of people we have staffed. So when we surpass our capacity, what we're going to do is we're going to put out a message on Facebook every day, as well as on the door, as well as in the parking lots. It's going to contain the names and the information to 3 of our TRICARE approved urgent care clinics in Lawton that are available, along with instructions for our active duty to call the nurse advice line. And here's the important thing for the command teams with respect to your active duty. The key takeaway message is relaying to your soldiers the TRICARE rule that active duty service members must have a referral to go use an urgent care in town. That includes on the weekends. Okay? The referral can be placed on the nurse advice line. If they do not have a referral, they will get billed for the visit. So that is the key takeaway. We're trying to prevent that. It does not pertain if they go to emergency room. That's different. It's only urgent care. So again, we strive to have to keep ourselves open, and we try not to close if at all possible. We absolutely apologize for any inconvenience. We appreciate your patience and understanding. We fully expect to return to normal operating hours in the next 4 to 6 weeks as Reynolds and all of the units, especially on the TRADOC side, actually received and in process their new PAs, nurse practitioners, and physicians. Right now, currently, we're tracking 6 new providers to Fort Sill this month alone, which is a fantastic thing. So bear with us. I'd like to thank publicly, as they have modeled Fire Safety number 45, Life is More Fun with Great Teammates. I'd like to thank publicly the 31st and the 75th Brigade, who volunteered a handful of their PAs for 4 or 5 very key afternoons to allow us to stay open here in August. So again, a big round of applause to them.
Thank you, sir. And here to explain why we have this alien on our podium is Ethan Reiner.
If you're wondering, this is Nacho. His name is Nacho because he really enjoys nachos. I want to thank personally PAO for Garrison for taking him in this August. We have a whole bunch of aliens that have visited us this month. They're looking for some good homes. So if any of you are interested in taking care of them, we have plenty. They're kind of like rabbits. They're just constantly showing up. So just give them WR a message and they'll magically show up at your location within 24 hours. So getting on with the fun, fantastic things we have going on in Fort Sill. This weekend is our first ever SillCon. So if you're a Comic-Con person, you ever want to go to a Comic-Con, your opportunity this weekend happening here at the Patriot Club. There'll be vendors from all over the country that are coming in. There'll be voice actors and some celebrities that'll be here. So if you're a Pokemon fan, if you have kids, yourself, anyone, the voice of Ash will be here. First time ever to Oklahoma, so it's kind of a cool thing to get her here. As Colonel Ferguson said, if you can help disperse this information to your soldiers and let them know this is actually going on. We all know there's that breakdown on trying to get communication to them. Nobody knows how to actually do it. If you could assist with that, that would be amazing. One really cool thing going on happens every year up at Ledger, Jaws. You always want to watch Jaws on the beach and see what it's like to have a really bad bear. This is your opportunity. Go watch Jaws on the beach. Don't worry, there are no sharks in the water up there, just really big fish that like to dig on your toes. That happens at dawn. Alien 8K is coming up. That's our favorite run. That's why Nacho is here. That ends up on August 24th. Come out and support it. It's a night run. It's completely dark. Bring some headlamps and we'll have some fun with that. And then we bring comedy shows all the time at Fort Sill. So wait, so you don't have to go to Dallas, you don't have to go to OKC, you don't have to go to the Wichita Falls. Kelly Kells will be here at the end of the month, and she was voted the top college comedian in the country this past year. So very, very funny comedian. Give her an opportunity, and you'll be very surprised. That's keeping up with comedy. We have Leonard Oates coming in on September 7th. He was on Death Comedy Tours, and he does a lot of tours around the world. He's actually born in families from a military family, so he's actually a military brat. Grew up in MWR, so it's his first time actually playing on a military installation, so he's kind of excited about that. Bass tournaments, if you're new to Fort Sill and you didn't know, every single month, but after they have a bass tournament or some type of fishing tournament, so if you enjoy fishing, you just want to get out in the water, it's your opportunity. We have our 9/11 run coming up, of course, 9/11. We'll kick off at 7:30 that morning. Thanks to 428 for their support with that. For the salute to go before it. And then it's a free run, installation run. Welcome everybody, all your soldiers, all your families, come out, support it. And then we have our Emerald run. And then we have our Fort Sill. If you enjoy riding, this is your best shot to go ride the entire installation. 3 different courses, 27, 37, and a 48-mile ride. If you have any questions, you can check us out over at Building 4700, MWR, or you can go on to MWR's website or Facebook and get all that information. Once again, Nacho, appreciate your help with his brothers would like some homes. So pay a visit. He has 5 smaller brothers in the back. Definitely give them out if you want them. Thank you. Maureen.
Next up, we have USO. They're very active on Fort Sill, so if you're explaining it's about people drinking.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
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 Oh, come on now. Morning, everybody.
Morning.
All right, appreciate that. Thanks so much. Full of confidence up here. Hey, before we get started, what I want to do, I want to give a shout out to our volunteers that's over at the USO table. They're usually here for every one of the SillFACTS, and we don't ever show our appreciation enough for them. So we can, with a round of applause for this opportunity before you leave today, stop by the table. They can talk to you about some things we have going on, also volunteer to get a little bit extra time. So some of our monthly events that take place is our Friends for Our Service. That's every Tuesday. If you don't have anything going on when you leave here, stop by, get you a hot dog. You can decorate it the way you want to. You feel good about yourself. Wednesdays, we got Fueling Our Forces. That's an actual menu, okay? So what we usually do, I know we're going to have our meatball subs coming up this month. We've got the buffalo chicken sliders that's going to be this month as well. So take a look at our menu and swing through on Wednesday and come check us out. Our second Tuesday is our coffee connection. That's for our mill spouses. If you have a mill spouse that's out there that's looking for what Jennifer calls the 3 C's, it's the coffee, communication, and a craft. And if they want some other mill spouses to get to know, please stop by. That's our second Tuesday from 8:30 to 10, and that is at the USO. Our second Wednesday, which takes place during our Fueling the Forces, is going to be our Paws and Pages. Now, what I would tell you, and I always make a joke about this, we can never compete with the book club that takes place out in Elgin, the one with Books and Hookers. Have you heard about that? That's true. I'm not making it up. But I tell you, we come in a close second. You can come hang out and read to our dogs, which is a great time for our younger folks. Then also our second Sunday, we have Come Meet Audie that was mentioned earlier. That's when Joanne brings Audie in. One of our neat things about that is they get the opportunity to hang around with a lot of the actually IT students, and that's a well-attended event. They usually see about 200 folks during that timeline. We also have on our third Thursday Coffee O'Clock. If you haven't stopped by and got your coffee prior to going to work, we have a drive-thru at USO if you're unfamiliar with that. And so just swing through there 7:30 to 9, get yourself a cup of coffee, okay? And then our last Tuesday of every month from 11 to 12 is our Kids Discovery Craft. It's a STEM craft. They're going to come in, they're going to get a video, they're going to be some instruction to it, and then there's also going to be a formal class that one of our volunteers does as well. Our last thing for the month that we do is our game night on last Friday. It's our last Friday from 5 to 7. That's a well-attended event as well. I know that 75th did a bunko night there, and so if you have some folks that are out there that want to attend that, please you have some ideas. If you want us to put something together for your organization for that game night, let us know as well, and we can do that. And then some of our upcoming events is our Back to Playground Bash. That is for the new parent support. We're going to team up with them on the 22nd from 9:30 to 11. It's at their location. Bring your folks out there and have a good time. Our big event, our second big event for the year is Fall Fest. If you've been to our summer days, the 5,000 balloon water balloon fight, it's going to replicate that. We're just not doing the water balloons, okay? But we're going to have all the different organizations out there, get some good food, live music, and a lot of different activities. We have our Thanksgiving lunch, and I will tell you, and this is near and dear to me, okay? So this year on 27th November from 11:30 to 2. And why it's near and dear to me is we have a fantastic relationship with the Marine Detachment here on the installation. And last year, we had the opportunity to feed close to 600 Marines at our facility. And I would tell you it is huge. If you haven't been in a room with 600 Marines, I invite you out. It's just a great time. A lot of fun stuff takes place. So we definitely appreciate the support from the Marine Detachment, as always. And then our last thing to round out the year, for 70 December is our Picks to Santa. Professional photographer. Come out and bring your family. You can dress in your onesies or whatever they call them, your stuff y'all wear around your house. Take some photos. It's by a professional photographer. You can take that actual photo and turn it into your digital Christmas card. Fair enough? Everybody gonna have a good day? Wow. All right, stay motivated. Sure, so make sure. Questions? Good. All right, thanks y'all.
I just want to clarify, he's talking about books and papers. That is for crafting. We do like, what do you call it? Knitting, crochet, for those things. Just if there was any questions in the room. We do not have Tiffany Denard, but coming down is Sean Beecham. He's going to explain how ACS can help you with any life needs.
All right, so good morning. My name is Sean Beecham. I'm the Family Action Program Specialist here on Fort Sill. So I got about 3 minutes to talk about 45 minutes worth of information. So, funding community services. We are a program of family programs. We are a one-stop shop located in building 4700 on the Welcome Center. If you come in the northwest, the north adventure side, you can walk in, take a right, come down, talk about information referral. When I say we're a one-stop shop for all these family programs, if you're not careful, you're going to come in looking for an APR loan, you're going to end up getting a budget, then you will turn around and talk to our budget here, our Family Financial Readiness Counselor, which is one is located at our desk over there. You'll talk about children. The next thing you know, you'll get referred to the New Parent Support Playgroup or New Parent Support, which is also sitting right there at the table too. For children under the age of 3, they can come out, they are home visitors, they'll come out to your house within a 50-mile radius. If in talking to them, you're talking about stressors or anything else that could be impacting you in your relationship, you will get referred to the Military Fund Life Counselor as another program within our sub-programs. We also have the relocation, we have our employment readiness, and obviously you have the family advocacy program, which is what I'm part of. We have our prevention education team that comes out, we do our healthy relationships, we do stress management classes, we can come out and provide love languages, right? All these different kind of classes to help prevent situations from like domestic abuse or partner violence or child abuse. I'm willing to come out wherever you are and be able to talk to you guys. All right, PFMP, we have assistant navigator, assistant coordinators to be able to help out with the actual medicinal side or the EFMP side over at Branch. And then, let's see, ABR, Financial Readiness Management, we just took number 1 on March installation, but any donation is also welcome. All right, next slide. One thing that Tiffany would probably freaking hit me for if I didn't talk about would be the job fair. All right, this is going to be located at building 2502, which is located at the TAP Center, right across the street, or right across the parking lot from the Sheridan Theater. On September 12th from 1 o'clock until 4 o'clock, it's a job education fair. A ton of different vendors, a ton of different people. You can go there, you can network, you can talk to different people if you're looking at retiring soon, or your spouse is looking at trying to get some actual job opportunities. Show up, meet some people, network, and actually get some people. All right, any questions for me?
If you are looking to retire, we have Sam Escobar who's going to be talking about our retiree appreciation days.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sam Escobar. I'm the branch chief of the Retirement Service Office in the ID card section. So today, I'd like to invite you to the open house scheduled for September 19th at the Reinhardt Fitness Center from 8:30 to 1400. Typically, we have anywhere around 60 66 to about 80 vendors that come out, and they talk to all retirees. So if you plan on retiring, eventually come on out and see them, because I guarantee they got a lot of valuable information to give you. The Retiree Appreciation Day luncheon will be scheduled for September 20th, right here, where we'll come back and enjoy, I think, some barbecue ribs and chicken. So we'll send that invite out. I think we have it prepared and ready to go out to all the leadership services, so we'll send that out to you guys as well. Right after that, we all go out to the retirement ceremony scheduled right here at the OPQ as of right now, and we'll go out there with all the retirees so they can enjoy watching everybody else retire. For the rabbits and deer section, the section, we have now effectively changed to an appointment system only. Right? So I know you guys are used to walk-ins, and what was happening was bogging down our system, and we had customers sitting there waiting for extended periods when their appointment time were lapsing. So we've been doing that for about 3 weeks now, and now our appointments are on schedule, on time, and so we now plan on extending our customers per day. Right now, we're showing average 82 customers, and we're going to go at the end of August to about 100 customers a day. So now we do have walk-ins for emergency purposes only. That's for if you lost your cat card, if you lost it, it got stolen, or anything like that, come by and see us. Right? And we'll replace that one that same day. So just to touch on one other thing, documents that are needed. We have so many people show up with copies of documents or documents still on their cell phones. We need all original documentation. That's not our requirement, that's DMVC, and that's also the Real ID Act. Okay, so we ask that you please support us in that and let everybody down there at the lowest level know that that's required. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Now this is for our review. We're full on any questions. It's your turn to ask them. So are there any questions about anything? How many push-ups can Colonel Bear do?
Going 5 or less.
Green push-ups or morning push-ups?
Keep it light.
I think we have some commissary representation here. Did Rebecca? Yeah. So I think we have sort of a change here. Man, if you don't mind, I think we might have some commissary hour changes. Really good ones, actually. So if you don't mind, I think we might be opening up earlier. Really great. All right, thank you.
Good morning. I'm Commissary Officer Ms. Tonette Macon, and this is the Assistant Commissary Officer Cynthia Aguirre. We would like to come up and just basically say hello. Some of the things we wanted to talk about is we have the Feed Best Family thing going on right now. It's from June 24th to September 30th. All bags that we have right now are located at the front of the store, and they're $10, and it helps to go to your local food bank. So it helps to feed a lot of families in the local food bank. After that finishes, we'll also be offering bags just to continue on to help the food bank at the local food bank. We also wanted to let you know we have back to school affordable meals. You can go on to commissaries.com and shop and check out different ideas. We have over 200 meals that are healthy meals that they post, and you can look and see different things and get different ideas. We also have Click to Go. If you don't know about that, it's easy. You just download the app, register, and you can shop. And we do shopping online, so we do it. We do the shopping for you. We bring it out to you, and those are some things that we have. Also, Click to Go is getting ready to go to delivery. They haven't gotten it all worked out yet, but that's what they're working on. The tech is working on doing some of the deliveries. I haven't gotten all of the information yet, but as soon as we get that out, we'll start putting that out to everyone. Our sidewalk sale, we are kind of co-mingling at the same time. We have it set up for our September sidewalk sale, which will be around the same time of the retiree appreciation days. So it'll be from the 19th to the 21st. Hopefully to see you out there. One of the things we also need to talk about is sooner, the commissary is going away from shopping bags. That's one of the things they've already started it in Guam, and it's getting ready to go to Hawaii stores. So we'll have reusable shopping bags for you. It's supposed to come to the States around June 30th, and as soon as we get more information as to when it'll get closer to us, I'll post that for you. And as the Colonel said, we're in talks about opening, not extending our hours for us on the morning side. We're trying to see if we can do it where it will be only self-checkout. We're just trying to give you extra hours to open up. It might help for people that, are leaving work at night, or you want to run in and get something in the mornings, but anything that we can do. But we just wanted to know if that's something that would, either benefit from, but we want to try that out, and we're going to try to put it back in the next maybe couple of weeks, just kind of figure out the particulars. But it'll be on the self-checkout, and then I'm going to try to eliminate, I know we come in at 9 and we don't open until 9:30, so if we can open it up and do that, we also will just stop the 9:30 shopping. We can just go ahead and continue to shop. So that's what we're looking for. And with the Colonel, we're trying to bring in some new things that he's suggesting. So as soon as we can work those out, we'll go from there. So,
On a quick call, how do you verify the identity?
on the Click to Go, if I'm correct, you put in your ID card number for Click to Go shopping, and it'll have that. I have some little slips over there, and you can just, the QR code, you just scan it and it'll tell you what you need to do. Any other questions? Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I think we're finished. Our next little class is September 3rd, so I'll leave it to you for remarks.
Hey, real quick, I can't implore enough how beneficial the New Parent Support Program is. So leaders in the organization, as you get service members in your organization become new parents, please push them over there. It is growing in popularity as more people go word of mouth. So again, as you get new parents in your organizations, please push them over there. I didn't have my first shot until I was 29. I can't imagine how hard it would have been when I was 20. I barely took care of myself at 20, let alone another human. And again, boss, please push out the boss program to all your soldiers. Please get them involved. Some first sergeants tend to be more supportive than others. And sergeant majors in the room, I'll be pushing out dates starting in September. I'm going to be bringing some of the boss council around for different PT sessions throughout the Fort Sill certificates, just to try to help get the boss program out there. So be prepared. I'll be sending out requests to come visit, random mattering. I don't want it to be a surprise to them, but we're going to come try to do PT with different values across the country.
Okay, any questions for the sergeant?
Great.
Okay, like I said, it's been a great first 7 weeks. So I just want to echo a lot of things here that everybody's saying. It's a great law and Fort Sill connection that we have here with the greater community. So and through that, I know a lot of units are doing volunteer work out in the lawn and internally here at Fort Sill. One of the things we're looking at is if you haven't been to Martha Songbird, little sanctuary there. So I guess I think in the end of October, Ethan, where you at? We're doing the zombie run over there. So one of the things we're looking at doing is, and I know a couple brigades sort of work that piece as well, but we're looking for some volunteers mid-October to help sort of beautify the Martha Songbird area in preparation for the zombie run. And then trying to do it twice a year, so also on Earth Day. So it's a great area to get out there. Martha Songbird was the last carrier pigeon ever. Right, so if you didn't know that, now you do. It's really great. It's right there by the Honeycut gym, kind of right there. It's a really cool little spot. It just needs a little bit of love. And so we're just asking for some volunteers. We'll put more out in the next SillFACTS, but we'd love to have folks come out there to help us out. It'd be really great. I really appreciate DECA for the really great discussion this past week and then the opening hours. I know it's really great when folks are either going to drop kids off at school, can come to see by the commissary, or if you like me or a chow hound and like to eat a lot of food and have the second breakfast before you go into work, it's always good, right after PT. If you haven't seen it, we revitalized or reviewed and updated the garrison vision, mission, and intent. And so what we're going to do is for all the garrison facilities that we manage, and we manage all the facilities technically, but the ones that we physically have bodies in you'll see a lot of our vision will be posted pretty much everywhere. So we'll start to see that. And the intent is really to showcase what we do here at Fort Sill. So again, I really appreciate everything we do. Please continue to use ICE comments, or we've got some really great feedback, and feedback is always valuable as a gift. And so really would like to hear from the community writ large on what we're doing right, wrong, or different. I'd like to hear from you. And the best way to get us to contact you is to leave some contact info so we can reach back out and make sure that we are providing the right services as a customer service oriented business. So thanks a lot, sir.
Yeah, just 30 seconds. So with a lot of changeover, especially in the uniform side this summer, this is your SillFACTS. If we're not getting it, what you're interested in, let us know. If there's other things we need to hit, the topics will change based on the month that we're doing, but please let us know what are areas that you'd like to hear more about so we can move forward. Thanks again for coming, and look forward to seeing you.